There is not a lot that anyone needs to do to introduce the next person who will accept the nomination of this party. And I will tell you, traveling throughout the state during the month of April and any time I'm in the state, there is one congressman that basically everybody in Utah thinks is their congressman because he solves their problems. And I'm amazed. Even on the west side of Salt Lake County, you name it, wherever you go, they think there's one guy, they tell me, fixes their problems. And we know who that is. But the key thing for us, and we heard from Brian Schweitzer last night, is that despite all odds, one Democrat has shown us how to win in red country. And more Democrats will follow that lead, I am sure, this November. Because regardless of what the GOP tried to do to rope him into a district that no Democrat was ever supposed to be able to win, and against all odds, he beat the GOP. And remarkably, today, he stands as the four-time defending champion of the third second. I'm getting ahead of myself with that fourth thing. That's a little bit in the future. The four-time defending champion of the 2nd Congressional District, the Democrat that shows us what it's like to win elections in Utah as a Democrat, Congressman Jim Matheson.
I'm not Jim Matheson. I'm still Ralph Becker. But it is a great pleasure for me to nominate Jim Matheson to his 5th term as the representative of the 2nd Congressional District in Utah. I've known Jim for almost 30 years. He was a young boy at that time. And he is such a great part of the Matheson tradition, a tradition of integrity, of principled, dignified approach to policy and governance, of steady intelligence in representing people with compassion, blending really the best qualities of his father, Scott, his mother, Norma, and his brother, Scott Jr. He has a toughness that belies that quiet demeanor we've actually grown to appreciate. During the redistricting process, a prescient Speaker of the House said to me right at the beginning of the process, "This is going to be our best shot to take Jim Matheson out, and we're going to create a district that takes him out." Well, they tried. Jim now represents the most Republican district of a Democratic member of Congress. I am proud to present to you our representative to continue to serve Utah Democrats in Congress, Jim Matheson.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You can turn off the music. That's okay. Okay. You know, when you've done this for the 5th time, I guess you just turn the music off. Thank you to Mayor Becker, someone who has been a friend of my family for so long, and I was really thrilled when he agreed to step up here today to offer me the nomination. I am very happy to be here today. I'd like to share with you some thoughts about how I see 2008 playing out and what we as Democrats have to look forward to. Because I think we all know that 2008 is different. This is my 5th election, and I personally can tell you that it's different out there now than it's been the last 4 elections. There's a different attitude among voters. There's a sense of taking a vote much more seriously than in past years. And when you are in the minority party, And in case anyone in this room is unaware of it, Democrats in Utah are in the minority party. When you are in the minority party, you need voters to take the time to consider their votes seriously and to look at the candidates. And that's what's going to happen in 2008. It's happening nationally. There is a tremendous interest in looking for change in the way this country is moving. There's tremendous interest in this election, and it's happening locally. And you know, our legislature helped hand us this opportunity when they failed to listen to people in Utah and passed a voucher bill that the citizens overturned by a huge margin in a referendum just a year later. That creates an opportunity.